Hi guys, this is IGCSE O-Level Chemistry, Paper 22, Extended MCQs, Specimen 2023, Question 21. Chlorine, bromine, and iodine are elements in group 7 of the periodic table. Which statement about these elements is correct? The color gets lighter down the group. No, we go from yellow to green to red, orange to blue, black to black. So the color gets darker down the group. The density decreases down the group. No, the density would increase down the group because the MR increases. They are all gases at room temperature and pressure. Fluorine is a yellow gas. Chlorine is a green gas. Bromine is a red-orange liquid. Iodine is a blue-black solid. Acetylene is a dark-black solid. So they are not all gases at RTP. They are all non-metals. Yes, all halogens are non-metals. This makes option D the correct option for this question. Question 22. Which row describes the properties of a typical transition element? Okay, the melting points of transition elements are high. So this eliminates options C and D. Variable oxidation states, yes, all transition elements have variable oxidation states, eliminating option A. And can act as a catalyst, yes, transition elements, because of the property of variable oxidation states, do act as catalysts, making option B the correct option for this question. Question 23. Which statement about the noble gases is correct? Noble gases are diatomic molecules? No, all of them are monoatomic. Noble gases are reactive gases? No, they are unreactive gases. Noble gases have full outer electron shells. Yes, they've got a complete octet having a full outer electron shell having 2 for helium and for the rest 8 electrons. The noble gases are found on the left hand side of the periodic table. No, on the right hand side in group 8 or group 0. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option C. Question 24. What is the property of all metals? So all metals conduct electricity. Yes. All metals are hard. No. Group 1 metals are soft. Have low melting points? No. Low melting points are found only in group 1 metals. All the others have high melting points. Transition elements have very high melting points. And reacts with water? No. Aluminium does not react with water. Aluminium is a metal. Therefore, option A is the correct option for this question. Question 25. Which statement explains why aluminum is used in the manufacture of aircraft? It conducts heat well. Well, if it conducts heat, that is not why it is used to make aircrafts. That is why it is used to make saucepans or cooking utensils. It has low density, yes. Because it has a low density, it can be used to make aircraft which require a lot of aluminum to make the body. It is a good insulator, but this is nothing to do with manufacturing aircrafts. It is easy to recycle. Again, has nothing to do with manufacturing aircrafts. Therefore, option B is the correct option for this question. Question 26. The section of the reactivity series shown includes a newly discovered metal symbol X. The only oxide of X has the formula XO, which means X has a charge of 2 positive in its ionic state. Which equation shows a reaction which occurs? So copper would react with X and copper would form the oxide of copper, which is Cu2 positive ion, and it would reduce X metal, X2 positive ions to X metal. That means copper is more reactive than X, which is incorrect. Next, same copper and X are reacting. This reaction will not occur. Next, X would, okay, in B, we have X reacting with copper ions producing X positive and copper. Yes, X would reduce copper ions to copper, but the problem is X has a 2 positive charge. Here, they're showing X having a positive 1 charge. So this makes this equation incorrect. The third one, X solid reacts with Fe2O3, producing iron metal and X oxide. but X, according to the reactivity series, is less reactive than iron, so it will not displace iron in its oxide. And the last one, X reacts with HCl, producing XCl2 and hydrogen gas. Since X is more reactive than hydrogen, it will displace hydrogen from hydrogen chloride, producing X chloride and hydrogen gas. This makes option D the correct option for this question. Question 27. Which metal compound produces a gas that turns lime water milky when it is heated with a Bunsen burner? So this should be a carbonate. So A has copper carbonate, B has magnesium nitrate, C has sodium sulfate, D has zinc nitrate. Since A is the only salt having a carbonate ion in it, this makes option A the correct option for this question. Question 28. Which statement about the extraction of iron in a blast furnace is correct? Calcium oxide reacts with basic impurities. Calcium oxide itself is basic, it will not react with basic impurities. Carbon is burned to provide heat. Yes, because when carbon is burned, this is an exothermic reaction, and exothermic reaction provides heat. So, this reaction takes place in order to provide the heat required. And iron 3 oxide is reduced to iron by carbon dioxide? No. Iron 3 oxide, which is Fe2O3, reacts with carbon monoxide and is reduced to iron metal, and carbon monoxide is oxidized to carbon dioxide. And the last one, the raw materials are bauxite, limestone, and coke. Limestone and coke are correct. Bauxite is Al2O3. The ore of iron, Fe2O3, is called hematite. So instead of bauxite, if hematite was written, then this statement would have been correct. Therefore, the correct option for this question is option B. Question 29. An experiment to investigate the effect of painting iron is shown. The experiment is left for 7 days. Now, in tube X, we've got pure iron. In tube Y, we've got painted iron. There is air inside the tubes, and the tubes are inverted into a trough full of water. Okay, what happens to the water level in test tubes X and Y? When iron is painted, it will not react with oxygen in air, but pure iron will react with oxygen in air. So oxygen from air will get consumed and the water will rise up in tube X. So this eliminates options A and B. And in tube Y, since the iron is painted, then it will not react with oxygen, so nothing will happen to the level of water. So option C says it will fall, which is incorrect. Option D says no change will take place, making option D the correct option for this question. Question 30. Bauxite contains aluminum oxide. Aluminum is extracted from aluminum oxide by electrolysis. Which statement is a reason for why cryolite is added to the electrolytic cell used to extract aluminum? It dissolves the aluminum oxide and lowers its melting point. So, A, cryolite decreases the rate at which aluminum ions are discharged? No. B, cryolite lowers the melting point of the electrolytic mixture? Yes. C, cryolite prevents carbon anodes from being burnt away? No. D, cryolite removes impurities from bauxite? No. This makes option B the correct option for this question.